Right now at noon, putting policy on the main stage. We have reaction to the first and likely only vice presidential debate as the candidates head back out on the campaign trail. Plus, a trial date set for the man accused of attempting to assassinate former President Donald Trump. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Josh Spreiter. We begin today with 3 for the People coverage. Republican Senator J.D. Vance and Democratic Governor Tim Walz back campaigning today in crucial swing states following last night's debate. The two struck a mostly cordial tone as they split on issues ranging from the economy to abortion. Here's Jared Hill.
Republican Senator J.D. Vance headed to the battleground state of Michigan Wednesday, following last night's vice presidential debate.
Tim just said something that I agree with.
I agree with a lot of what Senator Vance said.
The nominees were overwhelmingly civil as they sparred over topics including the economy.
Kamala Harris has said to do the things she wants to do, we'll just ask the wealthiest to pay their fair share.
When people say that Donald Trump's economic plan doesn't make sense, I say look at the record. He delivered rising take-home pay for American workers.
And immigration.
We have a historic immigration crisis because Kamala Harris started and said that she wanted to undo all of Donald Trump's border policies.
We had the fairest and the toughest bill on immigration that this nation's seen. But as soon as I was getting ready to pass and actually tackle this, Donald Trump said no, told them to vote against it because it gives him a campaign issue.
On abortion, Vance made this admission.
My party, we've got to do so much better of a job at earning the American people's trust back on this issue where they frankly just don't trust us.
But Democratic Governor Tim Walz criticized Republican arguments that the issue should be left up to the states.
How can we as a nation say that your life and your rights, as basic as the right to control your own body, is determined on geography?
There were some tense moments, especially in a back and forth over former President Trump's refusal to accept the results of the 2020 election.
Did he lose the 2020 election?
Tim, I'm focused on the future.
That is a damning non-answer.
A new CBS News poll showed viewers were nearly split on who they think won the debate, with both men seeing their favorability ratings go up. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
Those viewers polled ranked Walz higher on abortion and health care, while Vance got the edge on the economy and immigration. They were split 50-50 over the conflict in the Middle East. Walz is campaigning in the battleground state of Pennsylvania today. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris will be back in Wisconsin this week. She'll make a campaign stop in the Fox Valley tomorrow. The Democratic Party of Wisconsin's website says the event will take place between 3 and 6. An exact location is not yet known, but her rally in Madison marked the last time she came to the state. Former President Trump will be back in Wisconsin this weekend. Trump is expected to speak at the Dodge County Airport at 2 Sunday afternoon. This will be Trump's 4th campaign stop in the Badger State in the span of about a week. Trump made stops in Waunakee and Milwaukee yesterday and was in Prairie du Chien last Saturday. Doors will open for this event at 10 in the morning. We have a link to ticketing and information on channel3000.com. Right now, a trial date is set for the man accused of trying to assassinate former President Trump. Judge Eileen Cannon set the November 18th trial for the jury in the suspect of Ryan Ruth. That's 2 weeks after the presidential election. The Hawaii resident is facing 5 charges, including attempting to assassinate a presidential candidate. Ruth has pleaded not guilty. Warmer temperatures returning to southern Wisconsin. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the weather patio with a look at your certified most accurate forecast. It was feeling quite fall-like the last few hours, but that's changing, Kelly.
Yeah, you know, we had actually the coolest morning we've had since basically April 26th. This morning, some locations actually dropped into the 30s. We got down to 41 in Madison, and last time we were that cool, as mentioned, was last spring. Have we seen a frost or freeze yet? No, we have not, and it looks like we won't see one anytime soon. It is breezy out here. We do have some southwest winds up there at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Those will continue throughout the afternoon hours. Now, take a look at our first frost. We typically average about October 8th. Obviously, that fluctuates quite a bit, but that's where the median actually holds. But I don't see us seeing a frost or freeze, at least widespread, anytime soon. That'll carry us right through the weekend into early next week. Right now, we do have the sunshine. It is breezy with a southerly wind at 11 miles per hour. It's up to 64. We're going to continue to climb into the lower 70s. It looks like most areas for this afternoon. It is going to be breezy but warm. Temperatures in the 70s. And it looks like those 70s will continue right through the weekend. We will have the south wind, though, at 10 to 20 miles per hour today. It will be come later tomorrow, and we're talking about some dry weather, just small chance of rain going forward. 64 right now in Madison, Middleton at 65 with the sunshine, the breezy south winds. We'll look at plenty of blue skies as temperatures climb in the low 70s. Just going to have to deal with that breezy southwest wind up there at 10 to 20. We are talking about a small rain chance tomorrow night and a warm-up going into the weekend. We'll have all those details coming up.
We will see you in just a few minutes. Thank you. A Partyville man charged with repeated sexual assault of a child is in custody after being found in North Carolina with his alleged victim. Back in August, Colin O'Brien got charged for assaulting a child and also got a $2,500 cash bond. As a condition of the bond, O'Brien is not allowed to have contact with the victim. Then on September 27th, O'Brien missed his court date, causing police to send out a warrant for his arrest. On the same day, the victim went missing. Both were later found in North Carolina. O'Brien could face additional charges. The victim is being reunited with her family. Right now, the Department of Education is testing a new version of a critical financial aid form known as FAFSA. Congress is mandating the department streamline the application process to deliver more money to college students. But when the department tried to revamp its form last year, it caused more problems. Some students did not get the aid they needed on time for the current academic year. So the Department of Education is trying again. It will conduct testing on the 2025-2026 form to make sure it works properly before the department makes it public in December. Dane County residents can make their voices heard on October 9th. The Dane County Board of Supervisors will hold a public hearing on the proposed 2025 budget. Information for the hybrid hearing could be found on the agenda. This will be posted October 4th. More information on the budget process is available on the county's website. Still ahead for us on a Wednesday afternoon, Bath & Body Works teaming up with a popular Netflix show, plus why experts are warning of a shortage in several goods as thousands of dock workers go on strike across the country.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon, moving forward.
Welcome to Dwellings, Madison's best kept secret
for beautiful furniture,
sofas,
chairs, and recliners,
sectionals,
and fun accessories. Shop our Fitchburg showroom today.
I'm a nurse in Wisconsin, and my patients don't want politicians like Eric Hovde making their healthcare decisions.
I am totally opposed to abortion.
Hovde means what he says about opposing reproductive rights.
Eric Hovde supported overturning Roe v. Wade, which led to an abortion ban in Wisconsin.
And that's a ban with no exceptions for rape or incest.
What Hovde supports criminalizes abortion and doctors like me.
We need to vote against Eric Hovde.
Win Senate is responsible for the content of this ad.
Save big money on your next upgrade now at Menards. Give any room a fresh look with the beauty and durability of tile from Mohawk. Mohawk features over 350 ceramic, porcelain, mosaic, and glass tiles. Artisan Grove ceramic wall tile is 99 cents each after rebate. Complete your tiling job with professional quality mortars and grouts from Tech. Achieve everlasting beauty with premium power grout. It's stain-proof, never needs sealing, and only $18.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
China Lights is back this fall at Berner Botanical Gardens in Milwaukee. This spectacular event has been leaving visitors awestruck for its magnificent array of over 40 huge lanterns. China Lights Year of the Dragon is simply amazing, with animals, entertainment, food, and an interactive zone. This event is for the whole family. China Lights opens September 13th and runs through October 27th. Buy your tickets now. The experience is breathtaking.
Are you tired of the constant pain, numbness, tingling, and the poor balance caused by peripheral neuropathy? At Midwest Spine and Nerve Center, we help patients just like you with our non-invasive treatment options designed to reduce pain and improve balance and function without the need for drugs or surgery. Our personalized approach focuses on treating those symptoms and giving you back the life you deserve. Experience the benefits of a treatment plan designed to restore your quality of life. Call to schedule your complimentary consultation today.
Join us at the Madison Fall Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns. Don't miss your chance to visit the area's top newly constructed homes filled with the latest trends and technology. Go to MadisonFallParadeOfHomes.com and purchase your tickets today.
Tens of thousands of dock workers are now on strike at dozens of U.S. ports, and experts warn it could lead to shortages on everything from car parts to holiday items. The union representing the port employees said in a statement that it is prepared to fight for as long as necessary over its demands for higher wages and protections against automation. This is the first strike by dock workers in nearly 50 years. CVS Health says it's laying off nearly 3,000 workers in an effort to cut costs. In a statement, the retail pharmacy chain blamed, quote, continued disruption, regulatory pressures, and evolving consumer needs and expectations for the move, which is expected to save the company around $2 billion. And Bath & Body Works is hoping fans of Emily in Paris will say oui to its new line of products. The retailer is teaming up with the hit Netflix show on a holiday collection that features creams, candles, body washes, and other products and fragrances like Champagne in Paris and Macron Cloud. The limited edition collection will be available starting next month. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
At the noon hour, here's your stock report. The Dow down 35 points, NASDAQ up 5 points, and the S&P 500 up less than a point. Our call for action volunteers are in the building taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Remember, you can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. We have today's egg prices straight ahead along with the first warn forecast, and later on Live at 4, Dr. Zorba Pastor on how to deal with kids who are picky eaters.
Nobody wants to replace the roof, but these days many roofs are only lasting 10 to 15 years, costing you tens of thousands of dollars. RoofMax makes your roof like new by strengthening and rejuvenating it. RoofMax treatments started early enough can extend the life of your roof by 15 years or more. And even if you think your roof is at the end of its life, 90% of the time, RoofMax can extend the life of your roof by 5 years at a fraction of the cost of a new roof. So give us a call and we'll give you a free assessment to see if your roof qualifies.
They produced yacht rock hits that defined an era. It's Ambrosia. Performing live October 12th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. With special guest John Ford Coley. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. Soft rock that rocked the yacht. Ambrosia, John Ford Coley, October 12th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
Get a great night's sleep on a new Beauty Rest mattress from Steinhoffels. Right now, save up to $300 on Beauty Rest mattresses. Plus, save $300 on adjustable bases. Queen Beauty Rest mattresses start at just $399. Upgrade your sleep to the luxury and comfort of the Beauty Rest Black. Queen Beauty Rest Black mattresses start at only $38 per month, and you'll get up to $300 in Steinhoffels cash. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com.
Brian Stiles said he's proud of his extreme record. So why is he lying about it? Stiles said he was proud to be part of a group pushing to gut Social Security and Medicare, that he proudly supports abortion bans. And Brian Stiles said he's proud to be backed by extremists pushing a total ban nationwide. Peter Barca's backed by police, firefighters, and unions because Peter puts Wisconsin first, no matter the party, and that's something to be proud of.
I'm Peter Barca, and I approve this message.
I'm Joan Balwig, and these days the cost to make Great-Grandma Balwig's Blue Ribbon banana bread is, well, just nuts. Wisconsin families are feeling the pinch of inflation, even on the basics. That's why I work to put dough back in your pockets. Led the effort to defend our family farms and pass the biggest tax cut in state history, because the only way to make life affordable again is to do what banana bread does and bring everyone to the table.
Cheer like a game show contestant for the Best of Madison Readers Poll winners. No zonks behind this curtain, just gold, silver, and bronze. From food and drink to entertainment, home, and health. Come on down to Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now. And the winner is Madison Magazine. Proud to earn 11 Milwaukee Press Club Awards for excellence in Wisconsin journalism. And the top prize for civic journalism in this year's National City and Regional Magazine Awards.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn today at the World Dairy Expo, so here are your farm numbers. Time now for your certified most accurate forecast. First warm meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the weather patio. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh. After the coolest morning we've had since last spring, we are warming up nicely. We're going to see kind of a roller coaster ride the next few days as far as temperatures are concerned. The winds yesterday were out of the northwest. Well, today they're out of the southwest, and it will be breezy today, especially as you get to the northwest toward the Mississippi River Valley, the Coulee region. Some of those winds sustained up there at 20 miles per hour, but even in Madison, we're expecting southwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour throughout the afternoon hours, even into the early evening. And even though the winds will come down a little bit after dark tonight, they're still going to be up there 5 to 10 miles per hour. So I don't think it will be quite as cool overnight tonight. Still need the jacket headed out after dark. All right, we are looking at clear skies. Once again, very quiet across the upper Midwest. You do see some rain skirting along the Canadian border. That's where the jet stream's really flowing. It's really cold to the north of there, while we're milder south into parts of the upper Midwest, the southern Great Lakes states. And we'll see temperatures today climbing into lower 70s after being generally in the 60s all day yesterday. And we will back off through the 60s into the 50s, probably even falling into the upper 40s by tomorrow morning. So we are expecting 70s today, but we'll be in the low 70s today. Mid to upper 70s tomorrow, then we'll back off closer to 70 on Friday. Then we warm it right back up on Saturday. So as I mentioned, we're going to be under a roller coaster ride going into the weekend. We do have that southwest wind today. That will lighten up tomorrow, won't be as breezy. And only small rain chances because these fronts that are going to be coming through just don't have a lot of moisture to work with, so we're not expecting much rain. As I mentioned, that jet stream is just humming along the Canadian border, and it's really cold up there in Hudson Bay, Canada. We're south of the main branch of that jet stream, so we're on the milder side of the jet stream. We'll get a little bit of a shot of some cooler air come in Friday, then we warm up quickly on Saturday, then another shot of some cool air comes in on Sunday. I think we'll be in the lower 70s Sunday morning, but temperatures likely to fall as that cold front slides through, and we'll see a stiff northwest wind kick in. Then that moves on to the east, and then we're right back into a warmer weather pattern. It looks like that'll be throughout much of next week, even going into the following weekend. So, yeah, as mentioned, temperatures seesaw a bit going into the weekend. We cool it down going into a Sunday afternoon. Monday, we climb out of the 60s middle of next week, and then we're stuck in the low to mid 70s for much of next week, even into going into the following weekend. So some mild weather in the forecast generally. Now, we will need some rain, just slim chances. We got a chance coming in tomorrow night, but that chance is only about 20%. Our future track looking at clear skies this afternoon, temperatures in the lower 70s today. For most locations, we'll back off in the upper 50s here by 9, 10 o'clock and falling into the upper 40s and low 50s waking up tomorrow morning. So not as cool as what we had this morning. And tomorrow we're right back into sunshine and even a little bit warmer, headed into the mid 70s for most areas. Are calling for warmer than average conditions, it looks like, going into the 8 to 10 days. And unfortunately, it looks like dry weather will continue right in the middle of the month. Right now it's 64 in Madison, 67 in the Dells, so it is starting to warm up. And temperatures will be likely headed into the 60s. Looking at our weekend, looking at some sunshine on Saturday, very mild temperatures of 77. Our first warm forecast, 72 today, 75 tomorrow. We're down to 70 on Friday. Upper 70s Saturday, back down to 70 and some falling temperatures Sunday afternoon. But look at this dry forecast generally. We're right back in the 70s by Wednesday and Thursday of next week.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Howard said,
if you're looking for a budget-friendly dinner that you can have on the table in less than 30 minutes, then you're going to love the veggie pack fried rice that we're making today. You can even add your own touches to it. to make it your very own. We start by scrambling a couple of eggs. Once they're done, we'll set them aside to cool. In the same skillet or wok, we'll add a little oil and some fresh garlic, along with some thawed peas and carrots. Once they heat through, we'll add some cold-cooked long-grain rice and a bit of soy sauce. This is a great way to use up that leftover rice. And the trick to a good fried rice is to make sure you start off with cold rice. That way the rice won't clump together. While that's cooking, we'll chop up our scrambled eggs and add it back to the skillet. If you want, you can even add some leftover cooked chicken, shrimp, or steak. You get the idea. Top it off with a few sliced scallions, and you've got yourself a fried rice that's as good or even better than Chinese takeout. It's a great budget-friendly dinner or a simple side dish. The recipe for our chopstick veggie fried rice is online now, so you can make it as soon as tonight. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a fake-out, takeout way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Next at noon, Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council will show us some great recipes for tailgating during your favorite Badgers and Packers games.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Stanton Optical believes eye care should be affordable. Right now, for only $135, you get 2 pairs of progressives, plus all this. All that costs over $200 everywhere else. Book your eye exam today. Stanton Optical, easy's our thing. Welcome to Too Good to Guess. Can you guess how much 2 pairs of progressives, a free eye exam, and anti-glare lens upgrade will cost at Stanton Optical? Only $135? Wow, a deal so good, every customer wins. Book your eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
He murdered a father of 3, sentenced to life in prison. Kamala Harris pushed to use tax dollars to pay for his sex change.
I made sure that they changed the policy so that every transgender inmate would have access.
It sounds insane because it is insane. Kamala was the first to help pay for a prisoner's sex change.
The power that I had, I used it in a way that was about pushing for the movement, frankly, and the agenda.
Kamala's agenda is they, them, not you.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Sometimes the smallest cracks can cause the biggest chills, and something sinister is lurking in the shadows.
What was that?
To survive, they must seal their fate.
Not working.
With Feldco.
50% off Windows ends soon. Come now.
This fall, watch out for The Draft.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Quartz takes a different approach to health insurance. We know every life well lived is a journey, and we're here to light the way at every step. That's why for 40 years, we've been alongside the doctors and hospitals who know what their communities need. Because they're a part of them. Because we're a part of them. There's a fire burning in all of us. Let's ignite it together. Quartz. Find your spark.
4 years ago, rioters set this Minneapolis police station on fire, trying to burn me and my fellow police officers alive. Governor Tim Walz left us for dead. And Kamala Harris?
This is a movement, I'm telling you. Everyone beware. They're not going to let up, and they should not.
She raised millions to help bail rioters out of jail and supported defunding the police. Kamala sold cops out and put families at risk. Kamala Harris is too weak and too dangerous to be president.
Preserve America PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Welcome back at noon. Angie Horkin for the Wisconsin Beef Council is here. And Angie, you're going to help us with our tailgating. It's that time of the year.
I am. I've got a couple recipes I think are great for tailgating or maybe even game day. So
perfect.
Maybe not at at home. home gating or whatever we
Whatever
call
you
it.
want to call it.
Exactly. But the first recipe can definitely be taken to location if you are out and about doing a real tailgate.
All right.
But you can make it ahead. So it's called beer braised spicy beef tacos.
Yum.
So very, very simple. I took a large chuck roast. Now you can use chuck roast, shoulder roast, arm roast, any of those roasts that you would put in the slow cooker that need that braising, so that low, slow, wet.
Oh, that smells so good.
1 bottle of beer. I put a beer, whatever you like, whatever you have at home. Just brown up your chuck roast in a little oil, a little salt, pepper, put in a bottle of beer, and then I put in a couple chipotle peppers that you buy in the little can in adobo sauce.
Yum.
Couple of those, and then a little bit of the sauce. That's it. So you got beer and the adobo sauce and the peppers, and then cover it, let it simmer 2.5 hours till it gets tender, and you can take 2 forks and shred it. So I've already got this shredded up real nice.
That looks great.
Do that ahead, like day before you're going out to tailgate, then just take a little burner, or you could even put this pan on a grill, just heat it up so it's ready for the tacos. And then the recipe has simple cold slaw to go with it, just kind of bagged, prepared cold slaw mix. Put a little bit more of that chipotle or the adobo sauce from your peppers.
Yum.
Save that, put that in, and then serve with whatever kind of taco fixings you like.
I think the airplane is trying to sniff out what you got going on.
I think he's watching us. Then the second recipe, more of an at-home recipe because it's an air fryer. So super easy.
Making it easy for us.
Homemade meatball taquitos. So take frozen all-beef meatballs, thaw them, cut them in half, toss them with some salsa, some shredded cheese, a little taco seasoning, and I use corn tortillas. Now, a nice tip for this recipe is make sure your corn tortillas are warmed, otherwise they kind of fall apart. Get them nice and hot in the microwave, like wrapped in a wet paper towel, and air fry them 5 minutes. It makes a ton of them. Like with 1 bag of meatballs, you can make 24 taquitos. Kind of fun.
I was going to
30
say,
minutes.
I think this would be a hit for the kids.
Oh, yeah. Especially halftime little meal, get all the filling ready and pop them in the air fryer. Perfect.
Oh, yummy. All right, so where can folks get these recipes?
BeefTips.com is our website. Right on the homepage, click on As Seen on TV. I've got these recipes plus some other great perfect tailgating, perfect fall recipes.
Oh, and it feels like fall. We have like the most beautiful day out here.
It is beautiful.
Perfect for tailgating.
It
Angie,
is.
thank you. We appreciate it. Kelly's here with the final check of your forecast. Kelly?
Yeah, it's a bit breezy out here. We do have this southwest wind up there about 10 to 20 miles per hour. A little bit stronger as you get over there toward the Cooley region, over toward the Mississippi River Valley. These winds will be with us this afternoon, but they are coming in out of the southwest, and that's going to warm us up to about 72, 75 tomorrow. Won't be as chilly tonight. Dip a little bit on Friday down to 70. Warm Saturday for us. The football game should be a warm one, but kind of breezy as we get up to 77. Another cold front. I think that high of 70 will actually occur early in the day. Temperatures likely falling with the cold front sinking through. So a little bit cooler on Monday and Tuesday with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Very little chance of a shower. Maybe one coming in tomorrow night. Another chance with that cold front on Sunday, but generally dry weather, it looks like, for the next 10 days. We're right back in the 70s. It looks like a very mild weather pattern setting up going into next weekend.
Awesome. Perfect for tailgating. Angie, thanks again. Lunch is served. Kelly, thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a great afternoon. We're back with more news live at 4.